This video is filmed before a studio audience. Not really.
Hello developers, we continue with the database design. This time we're going to add a new table or entity called the customer table. Then we're going to hook it up to the rest of the other tables. Then we're going to do some displaying and some data manipulation. We're going to add data, remove data, update data, so on and so forth. The CRUD, create, read, update, delete. Stay tuned, it's going to be exciting.
Hello, OutSystems developers. My name is Paul. I've been a developer for more than 20-something years and a OutSystems developer now for over 4 years. Now, while I don't know everything that there is about OutSystems, what I do know, I'll teach you. So, stay tuned for this next video. If you could take a few moments to please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already, that would be greatly appreciated as it helps Google show this video to others.
Hello developers, here we go. This is going to be exciting. We're going to do some CRUD, create, read, update, delete, using our database module. So if you remember, in our last application, in our last video, we created a customer database module that has 3 tables: country, locations, and states. We are going to add a new entity or table, and we're going to call it customer. Okay, and customer is going to have the following attributes. Going to have name, or let's do first name. And we're going to add another one, which is last name. And all these type text with length of 50, and we're going to do address. Typically, address is at least 100. We're going to do city. Oops, wrong one. There we go. City. Again, text 50. And we're going to add a state. And this one is going to be a little bit different. State is going to be of a class state identifier, which will be part of this right there, state ID. That's the state identifier. Okay, let's see what else. States, we're gonna give it. I just opened states. I know this is ridiculous, but I'm gonna add one more attribute to states. Code. Most states have a 2-digit code or 2 text, a length of 2 in text, like Texas, TX, Louisiana, LA, so on and so forth. Okay, states. And okay, here's some special ones for the customer. We're gonna give them a phone number. Look at that, automatically creates a data type of phone for me. And now we're gonna do the same thing for email. And it creates a data type of email for me. All right, so we are done with that. We're going to publish it, and it's just going to go green. It's not going to do anything special. It just tells us that it is published. We're going to go to the diagram table because I want to keep this diagram table updated, and we're going to add customer to it, and there it goes. It hooks it up right away. Okay, that looks good. All right, so we're going to go back now to our home page. And here in our home page, we are going to click on, well, first of all, let's make sure that we have everything that we need in the customer database. Our tables are there, they're checked in, it is refreshed, so we are good to go. Okay, we are going to display data in here, and the way we do that is by going to data, tab, and simply dragging the customer table, which is what we want to see, and making sure that it is a table. And these are all the fields that we want to display, and hit select. And boom, shows it for you. That's all you have to do. That's super easy, super magic. So that shows that gives us obviously the record as they exist, but right now we have no records there, so it's kind of hard to do anything with it. So let's do this. Let's create a form to add records. So we'll call this the add customer page. We're going to create it. We're going to drag a form in here, and we are going to, no, let me just try something real quick. I don't think this works, but no, I didn't think so. It wants to see the whole customer. So we're going to bring the customer. It automatically takes care of all that. All right, so we have a form that's been built for us. We have at the bottom of it a button to save. This, if we look at the actual page, we see that it has created several things for us. A variable called customer ID, a get customer by ID aggregate, and a get state aggregate, which associates the state with the countries. That's been done auto-magically for us, which is great. Now we just got to do something with it. So let's say that we want to use this button to save. Look at that. First of all, we're getting an error which says that, the module has one error because you have a button that doesn't do anything. So we're going to click on it. When you click on it, it's going to create an action. Now that action can be either created by clicking on the button, or you can come here and say create new client action. And you have some other choices also. We're going to just click on the button twice, boom, boom, and it creates this automatically. It's going to check the values of the form and either give us a path where it's not valid or a path where it's valid. Now we have to do something with these two paths. Right now they're totally empty. It starts here, and if it's invalid, it goes this way, and if it's valid, it just goes straight. So what we want to do, first of all, is create a customer. We're going to create this customer by moving the create customer action from the entity. It wants some sort of information. It says, hey, dude, I want something. Well, what is that something? What is it that we're using? Well, let's take a look at the form. What is it that the form is displaying in its fields? The form is looking at the get customer by ID list, the current, and then the field that it belongs to this. So it's saying, hey, I'm going to use this to display the customer. Well, right now it's empty, which is perfect, because if you want to create a customer, you want to pass an empty record, which is exactly what this is, an empty record. So we are going to go back to our button. We're going to double click on it. We're going to go up here to create customer, and we're going to say, hey, you know what? Take whatever value is in the fields at the time that we press the button and use that. Done. But you know what? That's kind of cool. But if I did that, it would just keep me in that page. I don't want to stay in that page. I want to see whatever data I have entered. So I'm going to change this endpoint from an endpoint that just ends the program to a destination. I'm going to put a destination of the home page. And then I'm going to kill this here, which removes my errors. Why did I do the home page? Well, because the home page displays all the records. So in my simple mind, if I come here and I submit, and this submit will, if I put the right stuff in there, will create a customer, then it will take me to the home page. And when this loads, it should show the customer, right? Right. Well, how do we get to this page? I don't know. How do we get to this page? Well, let's see. There are many ways. First of all, let's make it anonymous so that I can look at it without having to do weird things. I'm gonna add it to the menu. So I'm gonna grab this page and put it here in the menu. Now it is there. Woo, that's exciting. Exciting, I'm telling you. No errors. I'm gonna publish. And come on, blue. Come on, blue. Come on. I want to see a blue number or a blue circle, which means that publish and it's good. And we do. So I'm gonna click on that and I'm gonna bring it down. And as we expected, if we go to the home page, we're gonna see nothing. Now we're gonna add a customer. We're gonna add Mr. John Doe, 121 Main, some city in the state of what? Look at that. Nothing. So we're going to leave that blank. -222-2222. Look at that. And there you are, guys and girls. Your first perfect data entry. It is beautiful. It is everything that you've wanted. In the next video, we're going to talk about deleting data and updating data. So this is good enough for right now. I don't want to turn this into another long video. See you in the next video. Remember, stress-free, happy apps. Hello, viewer. I want to help you learn OutSystems, but I'm not a YouTube influencer. I work long hours as a developer, and while I want to help you and I want to equip you to grow as a developer, making these videos do take a lot of time and effort. So if you feel like this video brings you value, listen, I would greatly appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Now go make stress-free, happy apps, and I'll see you in the next video.